One of the novelties of recent years is the availability of an enormous volume and variety of data, or better geodata, that help us in monitoring and studying the living planet. Let us take into account, for instance, the measurements collected by sensors on satellite. If we limit ourselves to Europe, there are 25 satellites on development and 15 satellites in operating system. This means that we have an enormous amount of data, and the fundamental point is that those data are open and freely available to everyone. But beside this data, the Internet of Things, with the gigantic amount of connected sensors, constitutes the sensitive skin of the Earth, monitoring in real time what's happening. And finally, we need to mention the citizen science, which is lay people participating more and more frequently in the design, collection, and analysis of data, together with scientists for solving scientific problems. The challenge is to integrate all this data for creating what we call the digital Earth, that is nothing but the model, or better, the multidimensional and multi-resolution model of our planet. For doing such, the Internet is the glue connecting the geodata, the people, so the users, and the pieces of software for processing the data themselves. Thematic exploitation platform, data information access services, spatial data infrastructure are all components of what we call the geospatial web. To make these concepts more concrete, let us consider a simple example, the example of Simile project. Simile is an Interreg Italian-Swiss project whose aim is the creation of a monitoring system for the monitoring, protection, and valorization of the subalpine lakes and their ecosystems. Usual measurements collected by environmental agencies, satellite imagery, specific IDs of Landsat 8 and Sentinel-2 and 3, low-cost data collected by sensors, and data provided by people will be put together, will be automatically analyzed, and will provide by means of a business intelligence geo-platform the monitoring of the water quality. Awesome, but this is just one of the many examples that we can mention starting from these new technologies.